Hello everyone, welcome to Cycle30 at the Virtual Y. Usually Linda is your sub. My name is Claire. I am subbing for Linda today. Go ahead and hop on your bike if you haven't yet. You can move your resistance down to where it feels really comfortable. Turn on your computer, your bike computer monitor if you've got one, because you'll want to keep track of your watts as you're working today. So as we're warming up, this should just feel good, pushing through your feet here, core's engaged. The goal of this cycle workout today is to work our cardiovascular system. So that's to work our heart. So if you have a heart rate monitor, wonderful, you can see how your heart rate changes. You definitely want it to be over your resting heart rate, even at this point now as we're moving. Things to keep in mind, you're gonna wanna keep your core engaged as we're working, and how you wanna feel at the end of class, right? If you wanna feel sweaty and like you worked hard, that means we don't have a lot of time, 30 minutes, so during this time, we wanna be focused with our work. Okay, right now we're warming up. Let's focus on our right side here. Push, push, extending out that leg. Push. Good. 4, 3, gonna switch our focus in 2. Last one, extend through the left. That's our focus. Push. Good. 4 more, here's 4, 3, 2, last one, good. Let's bring our hands down to our handles. Push. Nice. All right, so this is our kind of our neutral. You can always come back here. One of the things I have always liked about cycle is no one really knows how high your resistance is, right? So the only person that really matters is you and how you feel. Doing nothing is better than doing something, so you're already here, right? But if you want to push it, you're gonna make that resistance more. You can also move your feet faster. Those are the two main ways. But sometimes, depending on what's going on in our life, all we can do is really show up, right? And you've already done that. So I'll give you some ideas as far as how to push yourself, because my goal is to push you, but you can always modify it and bring it back if that's just not where you're at today. I respect that, right? Some days are like that, but enough about that. Just know that some of us need permission sometimes, right, to take it down. But if you're here to work, if you're feeling it today, I've got you. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. All right, so we're gonna officially finish our warm up at the 26-minute mark here. That's a 4-minute warm up. We're gonna start increasing resistance here. All right, in about 33 seconds, okay? So when I say increase resistance, just half a turn. Each time we're gonna stay seated, but we're gonna try to keep this same tempo the whole time with our feet, all right? Nice tempo here, pushing. Woo! Get ready. 10 seconds. We increase our resistance a half. Keep the same tempo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Increase resistance, keep that tempo. Your legs are gonna be working harder. Check out your watts here. What is your output? We're gonna want to see that number go up, right? Because we're keeping the same rhythm, but we're increasing the resistance as we go here. All right, for the next round, we are gonna increase the resistance a half turn again, but we're gonna stand up. Okay, we don't necessarily have to stand up at this point, but we're gonna just change it up and stand in 20 seconds. Get ready. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half crank, stand on up, check those watts, keep them the same. Good. You can have your hands on your handles. If you want, you can just have fingers here. That'll be working a little harder. Woo! Check out those watts. Where are you at? Are you higher? Hopefully. Good. Nice. All right, we are gonna do that again. We're gonna increase our resistance, half a turn. This time we're gonna sit back down. Okay, so this is gonna be a real challenge for our legs to keep it at the same pace, right? It's easier when we're standing, but we're gonna try to keep it in the seat for the next minute. Same pace. Half a crank. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Crank, push. Back in the seat. Whew. We're gonna do that one more time. So we have 2 more minutes and then resistance is coming down. Hopefully you're starting to work here. You feel like your cardio's up. Breathing through your mouth, maybe sweating. I am. I'm working here, I'm excited. Nice, keep it up. 30 seconds. Then we crank it again and stand. Nice. You are doing it. Woo! Push it. Wear your watts. Hopefully you're above 150. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, crank it a half turn stand. Nice. We're going all the way down after this. We're gonna have our cool mini cool down here in between. Whoo! All right, pushing above 175 in watts. If not, see if you can get there. Whoo! Keep going. Good. Nice. Exhale. Whew. Feeling good. Push. Focus on those legs. Pushing down through your feet. Decreasing the resistance in 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, crank it down. Crank it down super slow. Feet are moving nice and fast here. Oh, this is our cool down. We're gonna be here for 3 minutes, just refocusing. Grab some water. That was loud that time. Whew. Wasn't expecting that. Watch should be way down, maybe 30s, 40s. We're still moving. It's an active recovery, but definitely recovery. Like we're biking down a hill. Enjoyable. Hopefully you got some wind. If not, maybe add a fan, right? It's always a nice thing to have for a cardio workout. I wish I had a fan right now. Next time, you live and learn. All right. Whew. Good. Okay, so for the next set here, we're gonna start increasing resistance. For 2 minutes, we're gonna be seated. And then for 3 minutes, we're gonna be standing, also increasing resistance as we go. And then we're gonna do this again. We're gonna come back to this active recovery, just like this. And then we're gonna be out of time. So we have 2 rounds of the main part of our workout today. Make it count. For you, it's different for every person. Think about where you wanna be at the end here. Whew. So we have, I think, 7 cranks. So of different levels. Think about if you want to start up a little higher. Sometimes I'm in the mood to work extra hard is what I'm saying. So if you want to start a little higher, now's the time you can kind of crank it to you want to think of as your baseline. I'm going to keep my baseline right here because I have to keep talking to you. But if you want to increase your baseline, now's the time. All right? We're going to do a half crank. We're gonna do a half crank every 30 seconds while we're seated here on the chair. We have 2 minutes of that. Actually, I missed one thing. We're gonna stand and jog. Just for 1 minute here. Sorry, thanks for bearing with me. I have it out, but I don't always do cycle. Let's stand and jog it out so we're not changing the resistance here. This should feel light. This should feel good. If you were biking out in the real world, you would just be standing for fun. Not because you're going up a hill and you need to. We're jogging here. Glutes hovering around our chair. Woo! All right. After this, we're gonna bring it down to seated and we're gonna crank it up a half turn. Staying seated. Again, watts are 30, 40s right now. We're gonna watch it go up for the next 7 cranks or so. Woo! Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Have a seat. Crank it up, half turn. We're in our work. We're in our work stage. Notice those watts. Maybe your 40s and 50s now, right? Unless you moved your baseline up. Then we knew that for ourselves, right? Now we're gonna change it quickly while we're seated. Okay, 10 seconds, we're gonna do another half crank. 4, 3, 2, 1, half a crank. Nice. Keeping that same pace. Watch your watts. Should be maybe 70s, 80s here. I've got some 90s. Keeping those legs working. Still seated. Another seated half crank here. Coming at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1, crank it. Same pace. Look at those watts. Hopefully the hundreds. 110s. Pushing it. One more like that. Good. We go again in 5, 4, 3, 2, half a crank here. We stand after this. We keep increasing resistance, but we're gonna stand. 130s, maybe 140s for your watts, even 150s. Down. Good. All right, we're gonna do a little less often Add a half crank, 2, 1 half crank, out of the saddle. 1 minute here. Check your watts. 140s, 150s. I'm giving you the floor, okay? If you're higher and feeling good at 150, 160, 170, we're all different, right? I'm talking about the floor. Although again, if you're feeling less today, I get it. At least you're here, you're moving. 30 more seconds here. We increase resistance again. Nice. We have 2 more minutes. Up in resistance. Then we're gonna go back down to those fast feet. No resistance, or very little. We are in it. Good. I want this to feel hard and challenging for you. We get what we give. 3, 2, 1, crank it up. Keep that same pace. Nice. Look at those watts. 160s, 170s, 180s, 190s. Push. We have 1 more after this. So if you're feeling like this is easy, go ahead and increase some resistance now. I want this to feel hard. Whew. Nice. Breathing through your mouth's a good sign. Sweating's a good sign. Next time, fan. Right? Whew. Increasing resistance 1 more time. At the top, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Whew. Shooting for 200 watts. Staying here for a minute before we cool down or recover. We're not done because we're doing this again. Whew. Push. Nice. Whew. You've got it. Push yourself. 30 seconds left. You get a nice long recovery. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Woo. Recover. Resistance is gone. Anything goes here, as long as you're moving. Nice. Hopefully you got some water. Whew. You can always fan yourself a little bit. Nice. All right, so we're gonna do these again. Right? Whew. We have 3 minutes sitting, 1 minute standing, and then we start increasing our resistance again. If your heart rate is starting to recover quickly, right? If you have a high level of cardiovascular fitness, recovery comes faster for you, you can turn that crank up whenever you're ready, right? Whew. You're starting then at a higher level. That's fine. I'm gonna start from this relaxed level today. And that feels good for me. Good. Hopefully your heart rate has recovered here. So still feeling hot maybe, but not like it's difficult from your heart standpoint. You're not breathing as hard anymore. Your heart rate's coming down. That's where we want to be. Nice, ground set point, and then we're gonna build on that again. It's nice to use this active recovery time to make sure we can push it later. This is like a HIIT workout, high intensity intervals. This is gonna be the rest part of that. Even though we're moving, still the rest part. At the 10 minutes left mark, means 20 minutes is over, only 10 minutes left, we're gonna stand up. So keep that in mind. We're not gonna change the resistance, although you can right now. Again, last time I'll say it, if you wanna increase your base here for this final push. And then we have those, I think, 7 turns to push it up. All right, we're standing in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like we're jogging here. Nice. Shaking it all out, getting ready to work. So we're seated after this. We're doing half cranks for resistance every 30 seconds. Once we get to the top. Woo. Good. Not too much time left. Hope you're feeling ready to move. Think about how you want to feel at the end of this, our last push set. Then we're in our real cool down, our final cool down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Crank it up. Nice. Check those watts. 30s, 40s, at least. That's your floor. Depending on your fitness level, you might have to be up quite a bit higher than that. Nice. We're gonna crank it up another half turn here. In 5, 3, 2, 1, crank it. Nice. We want this to be enjoyable. Pushing through your feet here. Think about your energy, where it's going. Core engaged, support your back. Half crank in 4, 3, 2, 1, crank. 30 seconds. Good. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, crank it. Half turn. We stand up after this. Check your watts. Are they increasing each time you crank it? Because we should be keeping the same pace with our feet. But we have to push through a little more for that power. Last push here. We have 3 minutes of standing work, increasing our resistance. If you want to give yourself a little extra now, because you're feeling like overachieving, I support that. Listen to your body. If that's where you're at, go ahead. 2, 1, increase, stand. Woo. 1 minute here. Glutes are low, but off the chair. We are almost done. Not much left of class today. If you have anything left in your tank, you want to give it in these last couple minutes. You'll be able to recover after. Our bodies are so good at that. But during our work time, sometimes they have to be pushed. And that time is now. Right? We only have 2 more cranks. The next one's in 10 seconds. Push it. Should be up in those watts. 3, 2, 1, crank it up. 150s for watts is the goal, 160s. Keep it up. One more crank after this. It's okay to be working hard. That's a gift. Not everyone can move their body today. If we can, we should. Woo! Push. You've got it, 30 seconds, one more crank. Good job. We go in 10. 4, 3, 2, crank it. Last time. Last time. Can you get to 200 watts? Can you stay there for 1 minute? Whew. Push yourself. Good. Push. Exhale. It's okay to be breathing hard. It's okay to be working hard. This is the top of that mountain. We go down after this. Push. Good. We have 30 seconds left before we cool down. Push. Whew. Nice. 20. Finish strong here. This is for your future self. Good. 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. Recovery all the way down. Whew. Feet are moving quickly. I keep turning it the wrong way. All right, here we go. Recovery. Hopefully you're already there. Not as slow as me. Whew. Nice. I'm so happy to have gotten to join you today on this cardio blast cycle workout. I always consider cardio to be a blast. Not as in super fun, but like a blast to my system, right? Helps. Cardio helps me more mentally and emotionally than strength training. Sometimes it's thought of, or I've heard it before and I like it. Cardio is like a short-term investment for your near future to feel great. Strength training is good too. That's like a long-term investment in your body. Whew. Nice. Linda should be back next week. Just subbing for her today. Grab some water if you've got it. Start to slow it down with your legs. You don't have to be going so fast. We really want our heart rate to come down the last couple minutes here. We're gonna get off the bike in about 20 seconds. Just do a little bit of stretching. These 30-minute classes are quick. We always encourage you to do some 5, 10, 15-minute stretch classes at the Virtual Y. Favorite them, you can come back. Whew. All right, I'm gonna stop pedaling, get off the bike, just for a little bit of stretching here. Slowly, carefully, right foot goes back, stretching out my right calf. Good, I'm gonna reach my right hand towards the handlebars, open up, reach, open, 2 more. Actually 3 more. Weights in my left leg, right shoelaces come into my hands, stretching out my quadricep, the front of my thigh on the right side. Bike's a lot of pushing from that thigh. Nice. Right heel is forward. Send those hips back, stretching through the hamstring. You can point and flex your toe if you'd like. 2, 1, let's go to the other side. Left leg is back, stretching out your calf. Good, take that left arm, reach and open. Reach, open, good. 3 more. 2, last one. Weights in your front leg, shoelaces come into your hands, press your hips forward. Good. 3, 2, 1. Heels up, hips go back. Good. Point and flex your toe. 3 more. Last one. Good. Feet nice and wide. Come on down, roll up slowly, deep inhale. Exhale, hands together. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel great. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
I woke up feeling like this gon' be my day. I got that pumping fire every step I take. Living that wild life.
Through the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it. Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer. My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like